In any given year, roughly 6 million people in America break a bone in their body. 4 years ago, I was one of those people. It can happen to anyone at any time. You can break a leg walking down the stairs in your house or break your arm while playing football with your friends. And other times, it can be because of a poor decision that you made. Today, I'm going to tell you about a time when I made a poor decision so that you don't make the same mistake I did. When I was a little kid, I always hated wearing sneakers. Sandals and Crocs were always so much more comfortable, and they were a lot easier and faster to put on. During the summer, I would spend a lot of time outside playing basketball in my driveway. I would always wear my sandals when I would go out and play as well. Put actual shoes on, you could get hurt, my mom would always tell me. I would always just refuse and continue playing basketball in my sandals, thinking that my mom was just too worried and overprotective, and just worried about something that would never actually happen. But there was one day that summer when I found out that what my mom said was actually true and actually very much warranted. Everything was going on as usual. I slipped my sandals on and went to the garage to grab the basketball. When I got to the driveway, I started shooting the ball, pretending I was taking the game-winning shot during the national championship. I went up for a rebound when I heard a crack. I had landed on my foot and it was sideways. I instantly knew that I had broken my foot. Pain started shooting everywhere throughout my foot. I hobbled inside on one leg and started laying on the ground, shouting for my parents to come to the room. They ran in asking what had happened. I told them that I had landed on my foot and that it cracked, and I definitely knew that it was broken. My mom yelled, "It's because you were wearing those stupid sandals. You're always wearing those, and I always tell you not to." I realized that my mom was right. Eventually, we got in the car and drove to the doctor's office. I got an x-ray, and I waited silently in the room for the results. The nurse finally came in after about 20 minutes of me patiently waiting. "It's a clean break on your fifth metatarsal. You're going to need a boot," she said. I was told that I had to wear it for 6 weeks and couldn't play basketball or do some of the things that I love. I was totally devastated. I hope that you have learned something from my story of the time that I broke my foot. Wearing shoes that have a lot of stability and protection while playing sports is a very smart idea. Make sure you remember this every time you go out to do a physical activity so that the same thing doesn't happen to you. And remember, even if you don't want to admit it, your mom is usually right.